7:13 Tuesday. We're talking Out of Sight with Rick Hancock. We got a little something for all the fantasy football fans out there. Some good stuff.
I love playing fantasy football. We have a league right here in the newsroom. I won it last year. I'm not even in the playoffs this year. I got beat up pretty bad. Dan Putman over there, one of our editors, and Jimmy Altman and John Charlton, a whole bunch of other folks. They beat up on me pretty bad this year. But
well, you won last year, so you can't expect it 2 years in a row.
So here's an alternative for those that are out. The NFL has actually set up a fantasy playoff league where when the actual playoffs begin, you can start all over and play fantasy. So you can't pick any players right now because you're not sure of all the players that will be in the playoffs. But once that's determined, you can play, and the grand prize is a trip to the Super Bowl next year. So a whole bunch of people are going to play, obviously, and not only one person is going to win, but there's an opportunity. If you go to NFL.com and play the Fantasy Playoff Challenge, you can go to the Super Bowl. Now, here's another game that's social in nature. I fired it up on my iPad. It takes a little time to load, so we'll just kind of look at it on the screen right here. It's called One Up, and it's almost like bingo. So you're watching the game. This isn't really fantasy per se. You're watching the game, and if you have a tab of first down or touchdown or safety, and one of those plays, you'll touch it. One of those plays occurs during the game that you're watching, then you get that tab, and then if you get all the tabs, and you're playing on Facebook.
So you want to basically fill your screen, so to speak.
You want to fill your screen, you're playing with other people on Facebook, so it's a social game, and it's another reason. That whole second screen experience that, they know the marketers and TV production folks know that people are watching games and also on laptops, so they're engaging people in different ways.
That seems like a really fun game.
It is. It seems like it's, and I started playing around with it a little bit. This is another game, postseason fantasy football, again for folks who are out of their fantasy football league, and it gives you a second chance. This is also Facebook related. So, again, they're making it very social. You can pick your teams, pick your players, and things like that. So
now we're on Facebook.
We're on Facebook. Now, the last thing I wanted to show you is, now this is really cool. If you really want to get into the game, you might want to download, with so many people getting the iPad, and you're trying to find something, especially kids like me, for $10.
Kids of all ages.
The Madden game is now on the iPad, and you can play the Madden football right here on your iPad for $10 with the game. It's pretty realistic.
Yeah.
I've been having a lot of fun of it. Madden 12 is actually out. I'm still a fan of Madden 11. Madden 12's gotten so-so reviews, so I'm sticking around with Madden 11. It's a really cool way to stay in the game.
Take it everywhere.
Take it everywhere, especially if your fantasy league is done.
Looking for something else to do.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Thanks, Rick.